Right, that's all the pre-trip done. All the tyres are looking good. All the lights are working. I've double checked the chains as well. This is a beast of a machine. But everything is looking pretty good. So I think we're good to go. Right, okay, that's that done. We've got our way. So the guy on the other side, the way operator, he had said I could drive out the inn because the way the trailers were positioned, but my pride got the better of me. So I did manage to get it into the out. So I'm Mac. I'm one of the content creators at Toga, and I have already started the Farming Sim 22 roleplay. But do you know what? I thought I really like ATS. I like ATS 2 as well. And I thought, why not do an ATS roleplay? So the backstory is, I left the UK in search of the American dream, in quotes. Got a 6-month working visa. And managed to get my CDL license. I have to say, everyone has been absolutely brilliant. Based myself out of Oklahoma. And managed to get myself an agency job. I don't know why they put the stop sign so far back. Come on, pick a gear. Pick a gear. So I am driving. It's only local work I'm doing at the moment because, well, I'm the new guy and at the moment not trusted because I don't have any previous work experience. But we'll get there. I'm in the Freightliner. It's a day cab. It's the 10-speed auto gearbox. And I'm still getting used to turn right on red. It's an okay truck, you know, it does me for what I'm doing. We're heading from Oklahoma to Enid. So, dropping this, it's not really an excavator, is it a bulldozer? I don't know. People have got different words for different things. But we're heading that direction anyway. Hopefully it stays dry, it's looking pretty cloudy at the moment. And so yeah, so it started with the agency. This is my 3rd trip. Basically, the first 2 trips I didn't want to do any vlogging because I didn't really know what I was doing. The CDL prepares you to a certain degree, but it doesn't really fully prepare you for the ins and outs of each company and how they work. The first trip was I was passenger with a driver to see how everything worked, to obviously let them know that I do have a vague idea of what I'm doing. The second trip I was a driver and had an experienced driver as my passenger. Really takes some time to get used to the length of trucks and trailers. It's not like UK and Europe. They call them cabovers. In America they call them cabovers, where the engine is below where you sit, whereas this is a bullnose or just a regular truck. That's so. Let's get up to speed because I don't want to join the freeway at really slow speed, and I'm hauling quite a heavy load behind me as well, so this truck might struggle a little bit. Anyway, I'm enjoying my time. Oklahoma is lovely, it's full of really nice people. Who are always happy to help. Small apartment that I've got just now, and it's absolutely fine. If I do start, the UK call it tramping, I don't know what they call it over here, basically a night out. I've heard some drivers calling it. But if I do end up starting to do longer distance work, then I'll obviously be sleeping in the cab, but I don't want to let my apartment go because that work at the moment isn't there, and if things don't work out, I don't want to be left stranded with nowhere to sleep and no job. Looks like we're heading into rain. I'm not liking the look of these clouds. So that's the position we're in at the moment. As I say, we're heading to Enid. Enid's not too far away. I'm literally doing maybe the next town from Oklahoma in whatever direction I'm getting sent. But I'm also paying attention to all the road signs because, again, it's not like the UK. It's all completely different with the speeds and everything that goes on. But we'll get there. Every day that I'm driving is every day I'm learning something new. No work experience in trucks before, so I can't even say I've got UK or European experience. Oops. But I just keep myself right and keep myself to myself as well. As much as Oklahoma, I don't know what people in Oklahoma call themselves. Oklahomians? I don't know. People in Oklahoma anyway, they are nice. However, there is also the bad element as well. And we're in America, so the right to bear arms is a bit of a worry, especially when you are on a night out and the risk of being hijacked or things like that. But the driver I was out with on my second trip showed me a good trick with the seat belts around the door handles and things, which they can still open the door, but they can't open it far enough to even get a hand in to it, so that gives you a little bit of added extra protection. That is a little way off before we get to those kind of times. Now I need to be in the lane he's just coming out of, so I'm going to back off. This is the nightmare. No, don't pull out in front of me. Jeez, come on, dude. Right, he's literally not letting me out or let me in. It was nice of him. Okay, maybe not everybody in Oklahoma is nice. One bad person doesn't make a whole city bad, though. I really haven't had much chance to explore either. It's been... well, it's been a bit... like I say, keep myself to myself. I don't want to end up getting lost somewhere in the city and end up in a kind of bad area. The accent kind of gives it away straight away that you're not from these parts. I maybe should start saying y'all every now and again. That's not a slate to Americans before somebody leaves a comment to say, oh, don't be hating on Americans. I'm not. Us Scots have got our own wee traits as well, so every place has them. The scenery is absolutely outstanding, and it looks like we're heading away from the worst of the clouds as well, which I'm glad to hear. I know the speed limit's 70, but I'm going to keep it at 60. And it's actually going down to 55, so even better. It is something I've noticed in America. I'm assuming it's probably the same in Canada. The trains, oh, the trains are so long. Like, you could literally be waiting 10 minutes at one of the rail crossings that we just passed. Domino's, it's making me hungry actually. No, that's the phone. Hello? Oh, how you doing, Mark? Yeah, that's, I'm just on my way. I'm probably halfway there at the moment. Yeah, no, everyone's fine. Picked it up, there was no issues. Got to wait, got my ticket for the wait, and I'll drop it off. Is there any loads to come back? Right, okay. Right, I'll let you know. I'll give you a buzz when I'm there. Yeah, sorry, but I'll give you a call when I'm there. Okay, cheers. Right, that was the transport manager. I have to say, again, really nice guy, Mark. He's just wanted to make sure everything went okay this morning and that I'm all set and on the correct road. The sat nav is my best friend at the moment. See, the stop line being back here is absolutely fine because I can see in both directions. I need to remember, because the 3 axles of this trailer are right at the very back of the trailer, it means the trailer turns very, very slowly. So if you don't kind of swing the truck cab out first and kind of keep it going forward and then turn, then you can be in all kinds of trouble. So as you would have heard me saying to Mark, he didn't know what give him a buzz means, but I'll give him a call once I'm finished, see if there's a load to go back to Oklahoma. And by the time that's done, it'll be time to finish. There's nothing coming, so I am going to go out wide, make sure no one's trying to undertake me. Kind of dusty around here. Right, I'll go in and speak to him and I'll be back in a second. Right, okie dokie. Got my high vis on. It basically says just to pull forward. And they'll unload it from there. Basically, I'm leaving the trailer here. It's their trailer. Beautiful. Right, I'm going to get this unhooked, move out of the way, and then I'll give Mark a phone and see if there's something for me to go back to Oklahoma with. So after a quick call, there is a trailer to go back. It's I think in the UK we would call it a tipper trailer. It's got grain and it's going back to Oklahoma, so that's quite good. It's good for the company and it's good for me. And it's not far away either, it's just at this big, I assume this is like a grain store or a, yeah, there's loads of, that's a type of trailer that we're going to be getting. What I'll do is I'll stop over at the office, speak to this guy, and see which trailer it is that he wants me to collect. There's 2 of them. Me just butt dialed somebody. Right, back in a second. Pre-trip done. Everything's looking good. It does in fact have grain in it. I've got a certificate to take back, so it's to say where the grain has come from and the quality or something. I don't really know. I was just told to that it has to go with the trailer, otherwise it'll be rejected. We don't want that. Right, we're heading back to Oklahoma. Okay, good to go. Thank you. Appreciate it. I have noticed that I've started saying that. It's obviously when you're around people for long enough and you start picking up phrases. Or you can definitely feel the weight on the back of this. It's maybe about £28,000, as in weight. Americans are pounds, and whereas UK it's more tons and kilograms. And nip it up to 35. Somebody's got a nice play park. And we're basically just going back the way we came, so I'm not going to bore you with talking all the way through it. I'll do a little kind of oh, I've forgotten the words. What's wrong with me today? Time lapse. That's the word I was looking for. Do a little time lapse on the way back. Oh, Dunkin' Donuts. You do with a donut. See, I'm already turning into a trucker. I'm getting hungry, and you know, coffee and donuts. It just sounds like a perfect plan. Anyway, enjoy the trip back, and I'll speak to you when we get back to dropping off. Us. That is us back in certainly the city limits of Oklahoma. I don't know if you saw back there. So there's a minimum speed limit and a maximum speed limit. That is actually pretty good. I've also noticed that the roads, depending on what direction, and then when it rains, after a dry spell, all the oils can rise up to the top or are sitting on top of the surface, so oil with water is never a good combination, so the roads become quite slippery. But here it's concrete. I think it's concrete that they use here in the roads. Right, that's my bay there in between two trailers. Bay 5. it's not going to be the easiest. Okay. I haven't really left myself much room with the cab. Watch that lamppost. Okay, I'm going to need to take a shunt forward. Let me know in the comments below if you've enjoyed the video. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And leave me a comment about my reversing skills, or lack of. Okay, it's obviously not getting unloaded here, so it's just getting parked out of the way. You can see there's a few trailers here. I'll go give them the certificates, drop the trailer off, and then I'm going to head to that store, get something for my dinner tonight, and then head back to the yard, and that'll be me for the day. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I look forward to talking to you in the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.